for today's lesson is what? Number work. And today we are going to look at addition of simple fractions. That is adding simple fractions. Okay, do we still remember what fraction means? In our previous class, we said that fraction is a part of the whole, isn't it? Lovely. We were given examples of whole objects and we were asked to divide them to find the fraction. So now, this is an orange. Let's assume this is an orange. This is an old object, isn't it? This is an old fruit, is a whole. It means we've not divided it. So this is one whole. Okay. What if this same orange is divided? So this is one, or you call it what? Whole. So now, this is it. This is an oval shape. It looks more of an egg. So what if mommy buys you an egg and asks you to divide it with your sister? So how are you going to divide it? You divide it into two. This is fraction. And then you are going to give your sister one, and then you take one. So what have you done? You've successfully divided this egg into half. So now remember this, how many egg was given to you? Just one. And you divided it into how many? Two. So how will you write your half? 1 all over 2. So that's half. Do we call all this half? No, it's only a part of it. A part of it is called what? Half. So part of it, which is the shaded part, is half. And this other side is half. So how do we write half? 1 all over 2. Lovely. So now let's see some other one. This is what? A square. And how many squares do we have? Just one. So but the squares, we divided it into how many? 1, 2, 3. So we have what? 1 all over 3. So how do we call this? Third. This is 1/3. That is 1 all over 3. So they are more. We have 1 all over 4. That means 1 divided into 4, and so on. But today we are not going to look at this. We are going to look at adding simple fraction. So now, look at these fractions written on the board. This number up, what number is up? Is 1. And what number is down? 2. The number up is called what? The numerator. And what number was down? 2. How do we call the number down? Denominator. Okay, so the number up is called what? Numerator. Let's say it together. What did I say? Numerator. Numerator. And the number down is called what? Denominator. So how do we call the number that is up? We call it what? Numerator. And the one down is called what? Denominator. But in adding simple fraction today, we are going to add only the numerator. We'll add what? Only the numerator. And the numerator is what? The number up. So remember, we are looking at what? Fractions. We are looking at what? Fractions. And what will we do? We are going to add. Do we still remember how to add? Good. Remember, this is your addition sign, isn't it? So we are going to bring this numerator, bring this other numerator, and join them together to form a whole. Okay, so this is it. This is the fraction on the board, and we have here 1 all over 3 plus 1 all over 3. How will we do it? Remember, we said we will add the numerator. The numerator is what? 1. So we are going to write 1 plus 1 all over what? 3. The denominator is what? 3. Okay, now let's add 1. Let's count 1 together. 1. And then we count another 1. So now we add all of them together. It gives us what? 1, 2. So our answer will be what? Our answer will be 2 all over what? 3. Okay. So now look at number 2. Are you there with your book and pencil? Let's do it together. We first of all pick the numerator. And the numerator is what? 2. So we write our 2. What sign is this? Addition sign. We write it. Plus another numerator, which is what? 4. All over a denominator, which is what? 3. So now after that, what will you do? You have to count 4, add them together. Can we do that? Okay, get a rough sheet. Let's count 2 and count 4 and add it together. So now let's count 2. Are you there with your rough sheet? Okay, now let's count 2. How will we count 2? 1, 2. 2 plus what? 4. How will we count 4? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are using our strokes to count. We are using what? Our strokes. Okay, now after that, what will we do? We count all of them together. Are we there? So now those strokes you've put down, let's count them together. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our answer is what? 6. 6. All over what? Our denominator, which is what? 3. So this is our final answer. How did we get this? We added 2 to 4 and it gives us what? 6. All over what? 3. Because our denominator is what? 3. Did we add the denominator? No, we didn't. We add just the numerator. Okay. So the same thing goes with number 3. What are we to do? We have to take the numerator. And which number is up? Number 5. How do we call it? Numerator. So for us to get the answer, we are going to first of all write the numerator. This is 5 plus 2. We take it here. 5 plus 2. All over our denominator. The number down is what? 9. Since the number are the same, you don't repeat the denominator, you just take it, one of it, and write. So now after that, what will you do? You count 5, then count 2, add it together, and write your answer. So now let's do that. Are you with your rough sheets? Okay, let's count 5 strokes, then add it to 2 to get the answer. Let's do that now. Let's count. Are you there? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 plus what? 2. Let's count 2. 1, 2. After that, we join those numbers together. Let's count our strokes together. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5 plus 2 give us what? 7. 7 all over what? Our denominator, which is what? 9. So our answer is what? 7 all over 9. So we have succeeded in adding simple fraction, isn't it? Very simple. So now, can you do number 4 for me? Okay, do number 4 now. Let's take up the answer together. Lovely. Right. So are you through? Okay. So now let's look up the answers together. Are we ready? Alright, pick up your pencil. Okay. So now, look at the board closely. Which number is up? Is it 2 or 4? Beautiful! It's 4. This is 4 here. Then we come over here. Which number is up? 3. Lovely. So we have 2 plus. Alright. Which number was up? Was it 2 or 4? It was 2. So should we write 4 here? You shouldn't write 4. Okay. So we have to write 2 plus 3 all over our denominator. The 4 shouldn't be up. The 4 should be where? Down. So let's put the 4 down. After that, we have to add 2 to 3 to get our final answer. Let's do that together. Let's count 2. 1, 2. Plus what? 3. Let's count 3. 1, 2, 3. After that, we count all the strokes together. Lovely. So now look at the board. How many strokes are on the board? Correct. Did you just say 5? You are smart. But let's confirm if it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay! You are correct. So answer will be what? 5. All over our denominator, which is what? 4. We've gotten our answer. Was that your answer? You are smart. Definitely. The answer is what? 5 all over 4. So now let's do the next one together. Is fraction simple? Very simple. Very, very, very simple. Okay, now let's do the last one together. Okay, what number is up? Is it 8 or 5? 5? No. 8? No. 7? Yes. Yes, it's 7. It's what? 7. So we write as 7. 7 plus what? Do we add 7 plus 8? No. 7 plus what? 6. Because these are numerators, isn't it? Remember, we said we add numerators together to get our answer. So we are going to add 7 to what? 6. Should you add 7 to 8? No, you shouldn't. If you do that, your answer will be wrong. Do you want to be wrong? No. We are always right. Okay. 7 plus what? 6. All over our denominator, which is what? 8. So now after that, what will you do? Add them together. What do we add together? 7 and 6. Have you seen the two numerators in one place? Beautiful. So we are going to add them together. The first number we'll count is what? 7. After that, we count 6. Okay, pick up your pencil. Let's do that together. Okay. I'm starting. Are you there? All right. Let's count 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus what? Plus 6. Plus what? 6. Let's count 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now look at the board closely. How many strokes are on the board? How many strokes? Okay, let's count the strokes together. Are we ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is what? 13. So our answer is what? 13. All over what? Beautiful. All over 8. Lovely. So what have we done? We have added simple fractions. We add simple fraction. How did we do that? By adding the two numerators together. We add the two numerators together. The first one was what? 1 all over 3 plus 1 all over 3. How did we get 2 all over 3? We added 1 plus 1. Look at it here. We brought this one and this one down here, and it gives us what? 1 plus 1 all over 3, which is our denominator. After that, we count 1 strokes, and we also count 1 stroke and added it together, and it gives us what? 2 all over 3, which is what? Our final answer. So this is what? Our final answer. Okay, now the second one, what did we do? The second one was 2 all over 3 plus 4 all over 3. What did we do? We add 2 to 4, 2 plus 4, and it gives us what? 6 all over 3. Where did we get the 3 from? Look at the denominator. What number is the denominator? 3. So the denominator must always remain 3. Did we add those 3? No, we did not. We only add the denominator. Sorry, we add the numerator, not the denominator. Okay, do we get that? How did we have 7 all over 9? Look at the answer. How did we come up with that answer? If mommy asks you, how did auntie get 7 all over 9? What will you tell her? Beautiful. This is what you have to tell her. Do it and show her that what did you do? You take this 5 and add it to this 2, and it gives you what? 7. 5 plus 2 will give us what? 7. After that, all over the denominator, which is what? 9. Remember, you must arrange it like this. Have you seen the arrangement? Good. The same thing goes for number 4, and the same thing goes for number 5. What did we do? We add only the numerator. We did what? Add only the numerator. So when you are doing yours, when you are solving this, you have to add only the numerator, and then after that, all over your denominator. Okay, so I'm going to give you a problem to solve. Let's do that now. Alright, so this is the home exercise. We are going to solve this. So it says solve the following fraction. The first one is 5 all over 14 rather, plus 3 all over 14. I'm sure you still know what you do. You add the numerator together. And the same thing goes for number 2. 8 all over 10 plus 2 all over 10 will give us what? You find out. Number 3 is what? 4 all over 8 plus 3 all over 8 will give us what? You solve it. The next one is what? 10 all over 6 plus 5 all over 6 will give us what? You find it out. The next one is what? 7 all over 13 plus 1 all over 13 will give us what? You count 7, add it to 1, then you have your answer. Okay, so this is the home exercise. We have to write it down because auntie would love to see what you have done so far. Okay, this is it. Copy it down, work it, make sure you find the solution to this, and then you write it down on your book. Don't forget the arrangement. Make sure you do it exactly how auntie did it on the board. I'm sure you've seen it. Okay. So this is it. Adding simple fractions. Adding simple fraction. So we have added the simple fraction, and it is on the board. Make sure you arrange them like this. This is the method for solving that. Make sure it is arranged like this. Okay, until we meet again next time, stay safe and bye.